Hey guys, welcome to this tutorial. My name is Attempted. Today I'm going to be going over part 6 in the Project FPS tutorial series. Now in the last part we went ahead and we got the Glock reload animation sorted, and we also got the M24 reload animation sorted. So if you haven't already, go ahead and watch that part and then we can get all of that sorted out. However, in this tutorial what we're going to be doing is we'll be getting the reload animations with an ammo count going. So what we're going to do here is get straight on into it. So the first thing I have to do is unparent this gun, so Alt P and then clear the parent, and then I'm going to move it over here, Z to go into wireframe, select all the parts, and then M and move to layer 2. Okay, so that should be that done. Now what I'm going to do is select my gun spawn here. I'm going to move up this menu. I'm going to add a Python, and then here I'm going to call it reload. Then I also want an always joint into this, and then what I'm going to do is scroll along here. Then over here we'll change it to text editor. Move this down a bit, and then on the left here we're going to have to add two properties. This one is going to be M24 ammo, and then this one underneath is going to be Glock ammo. Okay, and they're both going to be an integer, and you can select the I here if you want to. We also need another reload property, which will also be boolean. This will act like the change property and we'll switch it on once the player is reloading. Now a couple other things we need to add in here as well is a mouse, and this is going to be when we're shooting. So here I'm going to set this to true, turn up the frequency to maybe 5, and then here join this up to that. Then I'm just going to call this auto fire. Then I'm going to add another mouse sensor, and then I'll just call this single, as in just one shot, and then select tap, and then join that up as well. And one more, and that will be a keyboard, and then R for reload, and we'll join that up to the reload here. Then we'll also select tap and minimize that, so we'll call this one reload. Alright, that should be it. Maybe we'll just call this R key instead, since we already have a reload animation. And then over here I'm going to make a new script. This one's going to be called reload.py. Up the top here, again, the same stuff we always have, so import BGE, then bge.logic.get current controller. Make sure you have capital C's for current and controller. Then own is equal to cont.owner. So far I don't think we need to import scene just yet. But if we do, we'll just import it in later. So now we'll import our properties in. So I'm going to choose these same names again. So M24 ammo is equal to cont.sensor, nope, not sensors. In here, just own, and then a square bracket, quotation mark, and the name of the property. So M24 ammo, closing quotation mark, closing square bracket. Next line, Glock ammo is equal to own, and then Glock ammo, and then closing quotation mark, closing square bracket. Then next line, reload is equal to own, and then square bracket, quotation mark, reload, closing quotation mark, closing square bracket. And since this is a boolean, we will have to import in the scene to change it. So scene is equal to bge.logic.get current not controller scene. There we go. And round brackets at the end, opening and closing. So they are all our properties. We might also import in change, which is equal to own change, and then we'll also import in timer, as we'll need to use that. So own timer. Okay, and then over here I'm going to do a pound symbol or hashtag, and then I'm going to add some information, or just to sort of tell me what it is. So these are properties. Okay, so these are my properties here. enter twice, and in here I'm just going to type in the sensors here. So auto fire, single, and R key. So sensors, then auto. I'm going to do cont.sensors and auto fire. Then single is equal to cont.sensors, and then just single as that right here. This is the name of the top of this, and this is the name of the top of that. R key is the next one, so R key is equal to cont.sensors, and then R key, all lowercase. So that's the sensors done. I don't think, oh, we need our reload animations. So to the player rig here, we'll add our actions. We'll call this one M24 reload, and the next one Glock reload. Alright, and then in here we'll choose M24 reload, and this one will be Glock reload. They both, I think, start and finish on frame 80, so we'll choose that for both. And the priority, we'll just leave that, or just put it at 1, I guess. Alright, and then what we're going to do, give it some blending, and then we can minimize both of those and join them up to the reload here. So join them up to this one, the reload script, and then also in here we'll have to choose our reload script. So reload. Alright, and now we'll import in our actions. So actions, and then M24 reload is equal to cont.actuators, and then M24 reload. Then Glock reload is equal to cont.actuators, and then, oh, can't spell anything, actuators, and then Glock reload. Over here I've spelled actuators wrong as well. Actuators. Okay, and then we also need to add the animations for the magazine here and the magazine here. If you animated the clip here as well, you have to add in that action as well. So first of all, we're going to select our M24 mag, go to action, select M24 mag action, then choose frame 80, since we still want sort of the same time, like so. Then we'll set this, I know, some blending, priority to 1, minimize that, although we'll call this M24 mag. Then over here we'll add an action, call this Glock mag, and then over here we'll choose Glock mag action, and frame 80 as well, and add some blending, priority to 1, and that should be fine. So now what we need to do is send out a message actually to activate these, since they are on a different layer. So what we will do is add a message here, M24 reload, then join that up to this, and this one here, we'll select the magazine, and then here will be Glock reload, then we'll join that up here. Alright, and I think that should be about it. So press enter twice, and we'll go over here. We may as well go back to layer 1, select our gun spawn, go back to object mode, then select our gun spawn. Well, I guess we'll do M24 first, so M24 reload criteria. So then we'll press enter and do if M24 ammo, so this name right here, if M24 ammo is equal to 0 and reload is equal to false, and what else do we need, timer is equal to 0 and change is equal to false. So that is all the criteria we need to be able to reload. Okay, so that is the first statement, if it's equal to 0 and everything like that is true. We also need a second statement, so to do that we're going to type in OR, and basically what this does is adds like an entire new if statement. So you have to add in all of this stuff again. So in here we'll type in or M24 ammo is not equal to, and then the maximum amount of ammo. So for me I might make it 30. So if it's not equal to 30, as in we haven't already just reloaded it, and rkey dot positive. So say we've fired 2 shots and then we press the R key and want him to reload. So this is what this is sort of doing. Then we'll do a colon. So those are our 2 different if statements. So we'll do a colon, and then over here what we'll do is we will assign reload to true. Now what we need to do is over here self again is equal to scene dot objects and then own dot name, and these are square brackets around the outside. Then over here line 26 self reload is equal to true. Okay, and then delete this over here. If reload is equal to true and timer is less than whatever number we want. So all the animations I think are 80. So we'll do and timer is less than 0. And one more thing I forgot to check is for these reloads we need a certain weapon equipped. So we're going to actually in here type in equipped is equal to own and then equipped. Then we'll scroll down, and if reload is equal to 80, what we need to do in here though is when time is equal to 0 and equipped is equal to 1, as in we've got weapon 1 equipped, and change is equal to false, or M24 is not equal to 30, R key is equal to positive, and then we need to add all this other stuff, and reload is equal to false, and timer is equal to 0, and equipped is equal to 1, and change is equal to false. Alright, nice and long. If you want to, you can turn off this option so it just sort of scrolls along the page there. But yeah, that's a little bit long, so I'm going to select this. Then that will set reload to true if reload is equal to true and time is less than 80, and equipped, so and equipped is equal to 1. So we have to make sure weapon 1 is still equipped. Then we'll do a colon, next line, and then own square bracket, quotation mark, timer, quotation mark, square bracket, and then plus what is equal to 1. Alright, and then next line, delete this and delete that. Now we'll need to activate our animations. So if reload is equal to true and timer is equal to 0 and equipped is equal to 1, and we'll do a colon, and in here we'll activate our animations. So cont.activate, and then these 2 animations here. So M2, oh, not just this one right here actually, not this one. So M24 reload, and then round bracket to close that off. Then we also need to send the message to the magazine to play that animation. Again, if you also animated the pin here, wherever it is, this one right here, you might need to also add a message. It can probably be the same as this, just M24 reload. So add that to this and then play that animation if you did animate that. Then over here what we'll do is type in own.send message, send message, round bracket, and then over here the message we want is M24 reload. So I'm going to do a quotation mark and M24 reload, closing quotation mark, closing round bracket. Now since I don't need to send it to anyone specifically, or I might need to send it to more than one object, I'm just going to leave the rest blank so it sends us to everything, and then anything with M24 reload, like the magazine, will then play the animation. And now we need to reset everything when it is equal to 80, so if reload is equal to true and timer is equal to 80 and equipped is equal to 1, then next line, put a colon at the end, and then over here what we'll do is we'll cont.deactivate M24 reload. Okay, and then what we'll do is press enter, own dot, and actually that should be fine. So just deactivate reload, then we'll set the property reload here to false. So self and then reload is equal to false, and then also own timer and then minus what is equal to, I think we'll try 81, but it might just be 80, I'm not sure. Also we need to add to our ammo, so self, or we can just do own M24 ammo, and we can check by going over here, and this is called M24 ammo. So own M24 ammo, and then plus what is equal to, and how many do we want here? Probably just 30. Okay, and then what we're going to do is press P, equipped, and then R to reload, and that should be working, although we might have some problems. So we'll go over here to toggle system console, and you can see equipped is not defined, line 1. So equipped, own equipped, and that should be there, line 11. Ah, there we go, we added 2 equal signs instead of 1. So now we'll try that again. We'll select 1, and as you can see, there you go, he's reloaded it, and the time is equal to -1. So down here I'm going to change this back to 80, and we'll try that again, and select 1. Okay, and there we go. So now he's got 30 ammo, so I think that worked out fine, which is great. So that is that one done. What I might do is over here change the ammo to say 28, so we'll fire 2 shots, and then we might press the R key to reload. There you go, and then it's actually added 30, so if we say had 28, it would have added another 58. So what we don't want to do is do this. We don't want to add 30, we want to assign it to 30. So just what we're going to do here is type in self, and then M24 ammo. Okay, and then we'll just delete the plus here, and so it gets assigned to 30 every time. So try that out again. R to reload. Okay, and back to 30. There we go. So I think that's that one done. Now we'll do the Glock. So select all of this, Control C to copy, enter, and then enter again. We'll do a pound symbol or hashtag, and then type Glock reload criteria, enter, and then Control V to paste, and delete this part. Okay, so instead of M24 ammo, we want to check Glock ammo, reloads equal to false, equipped needs to be equal to 2, and again Glock ammo is not equal to 30, R key dot positive, reload, equipped equal to 2, change is equal to false, 80, okay, equipped is equal to 2 again for all of these ones, and then that should be it. In here we want to assign Glock ammo to 30, and in here we want to send Glock reload instead of M24 reload, Glock reload, and we want to activate Glock reload in here as well, and then we want to deactivate Glock over here. Alright, so now if we press P, and we sort of got the animation going, but I don't think that played. So we'll check our error screen here, and there are no problems. So, okay, so the animation's not playing. We're going to do what we did last time with the change animations, so where the player was lifting it up. So basically that is just when timer is greater than 0 and timer is less than, And what do we want to do when timer is less than 80? Then we don't want to be constantly sending out messages, so I'm going to press enter, delete 4 times, and then if reload is equal to true, and timer is equal to 0, and equipped is equal to 2. So we only really need one message to be sent out, because that animation plays fine, but this one here doesn't play so good, so we'll animate it continuously over that time. So now we'll try it again. Okay, and then that one plays for sure. This one here, reload, that one plays fine. We'll go back here, and that one's on full, so maybe we'll set this one to 0 and give that another try. So that one reloads, go to layer 1, that one reloads as well. Again, what we might do, just to be like double sure that this works, is do the same thing up here. So timer is less than or greater than 0 actually, and timer is less than 80, and equipped is equal to 1. Then enter here, delete 4 times, if reload is equal to true, and timer is equal to 0. 0, and equipped is equal to 1. 2 equals sign, sorry. Okay, colon, and that should be that sorted out. Okay, so that one will reload. Layer 1, that one will reload. Okay, cool. So I think that is about it. So there we go, guys. Hopefully this tutorial was a little faster than the other ones. Anyway, that is reloading done. Next tutorial we'll get onto the animating for the grenades, I think. And so we'll also do throwing the grenades, those animations, and then the knife sort of stabbing animations as well. So yep, I think that's about it for this tutorial. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, or share. All of that stuff is greatly appreciated. Again, let me know what you thought in the comments below, and subscribe for more videos. So that will be all from me for today, so I hope you enjoyed the tutorial again. Have an awesome week, and I'll see you guys in the next video.